Live from Bennett Rink in West Haven, Connecticut, it's Varsity Boys Hockey on the DAF Media Network. Tonight, it's the Notre Dame-West Haven Green Knights at home against the Darien Blue Wave. Hi, everybody. I'm Damian Andrews. So glad you could be with us for this DAF Media broadcast of Varsity Boys Ice Hockey. We are at a venerable old barn in West Haven, Connecticut. Bennett Rink, just a terrific facility. I want to thank facilities manager Chris Everone for allowing us to live stream from a great location here at Bennett Rink. Hope everybody had a wonderful holiday season. We are back to the regular season in ice hockey, and we've got a good non-conference matchup tonight here at Bennett Rink. Damian Andrew alongside former Penn State goalie coach Kyle McDonald. And Kyle, this should be a good one between two programs that have a lot of tradition. We are underway here from Bennett Rink. Darien in the blue sweaters, moving from right to left on your screen. Notre Dame-West Haven in the home whites with the green pants, moving from left to right.
Yeah, Damien, I just want to thank you for having me tonight. What you do in the Darien Athletic Foundation for Darien High School is phenomenal, and everyone in the town appreciates it. So it should be a good one tonight. We have a first start for freshman goalie Schofield here. He's pretty excited. Just looking forward to the game.
Yeah, Darien head coach Mac Budd going with the freshman in goal, giving his senior goalie Henry Feifel a bit of a breather here. Students were back at school, both at Notre Dame and West Haven, and actually they weren't at Notre Dame and West Haven. They had the day off, but students are returning to school off the holiday break in Darien. And we've got a offensive zone face-off here for the Blue Wave.
Darien really wants to come out flying tonight after a tough 3-0 loss to Greenwich. Really set the tone here, get shots on net early in attack.
And Mac Budd said he's looking for some offense tonight against the Green Knights. Darien comes into this game 2-2. You mentioned the loss to Greenwich last time out in the Winter Classic in Greenwich. And Notre Dame-West Haven coming into this one 3-2. They've played one more game than Darien. They lost their opener in New Canaan, 3 straight wins, and then they lost last time out to Ridgefield 6-1. As that puck skids past the far post. And it's dumped into Notre Dame's zone and through the neutral zone. Little ping pong right here, Kyle, early on as both of these teams trying to feel each other out.
Both teams settling in. I mean, keys to get pucks deep early. Turn the D, make sure that you're playing with speed.
We are just underway here as the Green Knights look to get something going on offense. Kevin Millay wins that puck there, and it slides into the Notre Dame defensive zone. Taken back out, nice pass in the neutral zone, and nice defensive effort that time by Griffin Martins, the senior forward for the Blue Wave. Here's James Gregory, number 6, one of the captains, over to Matthew Stein. And the Green Knights bring it out. Rory Andrioli, sophomore center, one to watch. We've got a whistle.
So we're about 3 minutes in, haven't seen many shots yet, Damien, right? Both teams, like we said, settling in, kind of getting their feet underneath them here. Both teams are fast. They have speed, right? Not a bunch of big guys per se. Similar styles.
And here comes Darien. Oh. Nice pass. Sean Bradley looking for Sam Erickson. Erickson couldn't quite get a hold of it.
Just missed. Good try. 2-on-1. You want to try to get a shot there, but the pass was open. Just didn't connect. Close.
And the puck goes into the netting. We'll have some fresh legs on the ice. Nice look that time. Bradley, the sophomore, to Erickson, the sophomore. Bradley with 2 goals against Hamden and an assist in that 3-1 Darien win earlier in the season.
Yeah, he's been great offensively for the Blue Wave.
Jack Massey throws it on net.
Great shot. Great shot. Guys going to the net. There's traffic. Goalie can't save what he can't see.
If our friend Bill Kirby was on the broadcast tonight, he'd say looking for those greasy goals in front of the net. Here comes Notre Dame-West Haven. Thomas Ashmore up against the boards, taken away by Gregory. And here comes the Blue Wave, C.J. Hathaway. He'll dump it into the Notre Dame zone. And now the Green Knights look to mount an attack. Darien head coach Mac Budd told me before this one, looking for a little bit more energy from his team. He wants them ready to play. He felt nice shot there. The stop.
Great shot there. He didn't have an opportunity to score, so he shot far pad with guys going to the net. Almost connected a rebound out front.
And Notre Dame-West Haven starting David Anania in goal this evening. And had his first stop just moments ago. Darien going the other way now.
Darien doing well with their changes tonight. They've been quick shifts. Always want fresh legs out there. They're doing a nice job with that.
And we've got a whistle here for icing. 9:38 left in the first period. Darien will have itself an offensive zone face-off here.
Face-offs, very underrated in hockey. Very important, especially winning offensive draws. That's how you create offense.
And the puck centered in front of the net, slides by. Notre Dame-West Haven looking for its first shot on goal. The puck into the netting, and we'll have a stoppage here. Want to give a quick shout out to our DAF media production crew. So glad they made the trip north here to West Haven from Darien. On camera 1, Luke Cini. Camera 2 is Graydon Overbeck. Our director is Sam Cragen. And our instant replay operator is Chris Eggs Benedict. One of the great nicknames, Kyle McDonald, that you'll ever come across.
I like that a lot.
Can't get enough of it. Another whistle here at 9:04, a stoppage.
Tell you what a great facility this is for high school hockey.
This is a tremendous barn. As I mentioned to you on the phone earlier today, great sight lines, stands all around the rink except behind the goals.
Great sound system too for music before games and announcing. It's nice.
Yep,
it's
and
nice.
Again, shout out to Chris Everone, the facilities manager here. Got to know him last year, and he couldn't be more hospitable to us. And as I mentioned to you, Kyle, just a great broadcast location here right at center ice.
Absolutely.
Puck in the corner is 2 Darien players, 2 Green Knights fight for it. And Darien comes away with it back to Notre Dame-West Haven. Charles Andrioli, the sophomore defenseman, throwing it on net there.
Good little flurry for Schofield to see the puck.
Yep.
Nothing challenging, but he can get some touches in and get a little comfortable in his first start.
And this has got to be really a terrific opportunity for the freshman, Chris Schofield, to get some time between the pipes for Darien. Here's Hathaway across the blue line. And a nice backhanded shot that time by Blake Swiggett, the senior.
Yep. Swiggett's a talented player.
Part of that second line for Darien. Swiggett, a terrific golfer.
That's what I hear. Yeah, took some time off from hockey. He's back, and he's settling nicely. Not as good as you, though, Dane.
You and I are been talking about getting out on the links when the warmer weather comes. Right now, though, we are just in the start of the winter season. Hope everybody had a nice holiday season. Here's Hathaway.
Good
and
shot.
A nice stop that
Great
time.
Shot. Again, doesn't have a chance to score from way outside the dots there. Looks far pad. Not sure who was going to the net. Goaltender does a nice job of controlling the rebound and covering it up.
Yeah, it was a nice stop there for Anania. David Anania, the senior goalie for Notre Dame-West Haven.
This isn't a bad start for Darien. They're getting pucks to the net. Zone time so far has been in their favor. This is a good start, especially with a freshman goaltender in net making his first start as well.
Chris Hughes, the junior center, playing tough in the corner.
Physicality's picking up a bit now as well.
This has been played at a quick pace. To your point a few moments ago, both teams have come out aggressive, skating hard. We are under 7 minutes remaining, and that puck sails wide of the near post. Zach Schroeder tracks it down behind the Notre Dame of West Haven net. And that puck just thrown, actually almost skirts away from Schofield. A little precarious there in the crease.
Yeah, bouncing puck, sometimes tough to handle regardless where it's from.
There's Griffin Martins.
No penalties so far. You got to love that, right? Letting the guys play.
It has been a penalty-free game. What have we had? One icing call?
Yeah, not many whistles. And I say that now there's
one. You jinxed us.
I did.
So a stoppage here, 5:29 left in the first period. And Notre Dame-West Haven is coached by Larry Vieira in his first year. He replaced Tim Belcher, who was here after 5 seasons. And Coach Vieira has carved out an unbelievable resume through the years. He is the nephew of former University of New Haven baseball coach, the legend Porky Vieira. And Coach Vieira has done a terrific job with a number of programs through the years, including a 2-year stint coaching the Blue Wave.
What do you think of their gold helmets, Damien?
A little reminiscent of Notre Dame,
they are,
correct?
Yeah. Not as shiny Irish per se, but
these are the Green Knights.
Massey does a nice job throwing it to the net. Bradley was around, but just not in front of the goalie. Easy save for him if he can see it from the point. If he's able to get in front of him there, that could have been a scoring opportunity for the Blue Wave.
Coach Vieira for Notre Dame-West Haven actually was a walk-on goalie at the University of New Haven. Played there. Takeaway by Darien.
See him.
Swiggett.
Swiggett had Zaffino in the high
Hathaway
slot.
throws it on net, and it's covered up by the Green Knights goalie.
You can't blame Swiggett for throwing it to the net there, but he did have an opportunity to hit Zaffino.
Anania with a nice stop. And so far, the senior has stood tall between the pipes. We are live at Bennett Rink in West Haven. Varsity boys hockey coming off the holiday break. And both of these teams on the ice tonight, eager to get back in the win column, as Darien was turned away by Greenwich, shut out 3-0.
I don't know if you got to see any pictures or videos from that, Damien, but what an atmosphere at the Greenwich Skating Club.
Great atmosphere. They do a terrific job there. And this is the second season Darien has played in it.
We're going to get our first penalty here. Dyer's going to go off for a hook.
And so we have a penalty. As Teddy Dyer, the Darien sophomore, will head to the penalty box. And for the next 2 minutes, Notre Dame-West Haven will be skating with a man advantage.
Yeah, it was a good call. It's a good call right in front of the referee in the corner. Pretty easy.
And Darien will try to kill off this penalty. You heard the PA announcer, a hooking penalty, a minor infraction.
Dayleader doing a nice job putting pressure on the Notre Dame defenseman.
Matt Dayleader, the senior forward, part of that third line tonight for Darien.
Yeah, look at how hard it is for Notre Dame to break out the puck right now. That's because of the pressure, right? It's very difficult when you have pressure on the power play to make a few tape-to-tape passes in a row, and they're doing a nice job with that. Nice job by the Blue Wave. Never letting Notre Dame set up in their zone. Again, all the way down the ice. No shots recorded so far on this power play.
Another whistle, 3:01, 47 seconds remaining on the Notre Dame-West Haven power play. And we will have a face-off here in the Notre Dame-West Haven defensive zone. And the Green Knights win the face-off as they try to mount a rush here.
Great play by Andrioli, taking it himself, getting it in the zone and setting it up. Really nice job.
Andrioli, the sophomore defenseman, he has 2 goals this season for Notre Dame-West Haven. I mentioned the Green Knights 3-2 on the year. These two teams will meet again in February, on February 21st to be exact, at the Darien Ice House. And that is the final game of the regular season for the Blue Wave.
I don't think Notre Dame got a shot there, Damien. I think that was a pretty successful kill for the Blue Wave.
And it's 2:07 remaining in the first period. Puck in front, nearly trickles in as it slips past Anania.
Anania's playing well. He's having a good shot.
And that is a goal. James Gregory with a quick shot. And Gregory.
Puck pops out to Gregory on the point. He makes no mistake about it. Top corner over the glove. Let's take a look.
We're going to take another look at this. How about this? You'll see Gregory skate in here, and he just blasts it past Anania. Nice job by our DAF Media production crew as Darien goes up 1-0. 1:48, as you can see, remaining in the first period. Want to apologize. We do have a little technical issue with the periods. It is the first period. We've got the score for you. And we've obviously got the clock working nicely here at Bennett Rink. And Sam Erickson credited with the assist on that James Gregory goal, but Gregory just blasted that one in the back of the net.
He did. I don't know who was in the slot, but whoever it was almost fanned on the puck a bit, and it worked out great because Gregory was behind him. He rips.
And the assist to Erickson, as we've got a stoppage here in front of the Darien net.
Every chance the Blue Wave have had tonight, Erickson's been around the net. We've called his name a lot tonight, and I don't think we'll be stopping. He's playing well right now. He's had some chances that maybe he's won back, but he's been around, which has been great.
Darien wins the face-off. A minute left in the first period. The Blue Wave up 1-0 on a goal by James Gregory, the defenseman, one of the captains of this Blue Wave team. Damian Andrew alongside Kyle McDonald. So glad you could be with us on this varsity hockey broadcast here from Bennett Rink as the Green Knights. Andrioli.
Notre Dame had a pretty good chance there, 3-on-2.
Andrioli was looking from behind the net, couldn't find anybody. And we're under 30 seconds remaining in the first period. So Kyle Darien able to kill off a penalty, the only penalty thus far of the first period, and then back to even strength, and they score a goal moments later.
Yeah, I think that was huge. Momentum-wise, I think that they were aggressive, and after the kill, and there's the buzzer, they went after it, you know?
And that will do it for the first period here, as we're going to take another look at the Gregory goal. Pretty goal. He goes up high, and it's a goal for the Blue Wave. And after the first period here at the Bennett Rink in West Haven, Connecticut, on the campus of West Haven High School, it's 1-0 Blue Wave. We'll be back with more live hockey on the DAF Media Network. are back live here on the DAF Media Network, live from Bennett Rink in West Haven. Damian Andrew alongside Kyle McDonald making his DAF Media debut and having a good time here. We are through one period of play between Darien and Notre Dame-West Haven, and the Blue Wave have a 1-0 lead. James Gregory with the goal in the first period. We're going to show that goal a little later on, and we want to give a shout out to James's grandparents, I've been told, are watching this live stream in Tennessee in the Volunteer State, and they were able to see that goal by their grandson, the senior defenseman.
That's awesome. Again, what a great job the DAF Media and Darien Athletic Foundation do for Darien High
and
School.
again, Kyle, I'd be remiss if right away we don't start by thanking our DAF Media production crew. We've got a great group tonight. Sam Cragen is our director. Chris Eggs-Benedict doing our instant replay. Luke Sini on camera 1, and our ISO camera is Graydon Overbeck. Luke, Graydon, and Eggs back in the saddle after a long football season for the Darien Blue Wave.
They had a great year as well.
And of course, we'll lose Sam Cragen in the spring as he will head to the lacrosse field and play some lacrosse his junior season for the Darien Blue Wave. But back to live hockey action here. Darien up 1-0, second period just underway. Notre Dame-West Haven in the white sweaters, the home whites, moving from right to left on your screen, and Darien in the blue, moving from left to right.
Yeah, you're going to see some pushback from Notre Dame in this period. I don't think they were too happy with how the first went.
No question. And their head coach, Larry Vieira, in his first season as the Green Knights head coach, but he has been around for a long time.
Great look.
And nearly another goal as James Conway, Darien's second line out there, and that is a goal, Notre Dame-West Haven.
There you go, yeah. Scrum in front, puck was just sitting there, tough for Schofield to find, ends up on the back door, they bury.
John Derrico, the sophomore center, picks up the goal. And Derrico with the goal, number 10 for Notre Dame-West Haven.
Tell you what, Damien, this is going to be a great end of this game. The next 28 minutes are going to be good.
Notre Dame goal scored by number 10, John Derrico.
Yeah, Derrico
assisted by number 20,
with
J.M. Childs.
The goal.
And number 4, Joe D'Agostino.
Childs and D'Agostino assisting on that Derrico goal.
Derrico.
Leanne with a nice block there, hustling back.
At 2 minutes of the second period.
Derrico's second goal of the season. We've got a whistle here in the neutral zone.
We're going to get a hand pass. Nothing's going on.
And this will be a face-off in the Notre Dame-West Haven offensive zone here.
Again, big win by Notre Dame on the draw.
Puck rolls around the boards. And here's Darien, a little 2-on-2 here. Gregory, the shot, and the nice save by Anania. Going the other way. Ian Hayden, the senior captain, skates behind the Darien goal, sends it out to the blue line.
Few back and forth odd man rushers here for both teams.
You mentioned that you felt like Notre Dame-West Haven was going to come out strong, physical, intense here in the second period, and whatever Coach Vieira said in between periods, Kyle, it worked.
Absolutely, absolutely. They were a little sluggish the first period. There's no doubt about it. Going down 1-0 at your home rink with Really maybe 3 shots on a freshman goalie. Good chance there.
And
goal.
The second effort is a goal as Bennett McDermott, the junior. And we're going to take another look at the goal. He skates in, the stop there by Anania, and then right there, he pokes it in. His own rebound puts it in, and 11:21 remaining in the second period. It's 2-1 now, Darien, as we take another look at this. Nice work by Graydon Overbeck on our ISO camera.
You gotta love that play by McDermott. He gets a shot on net, doesn't skate past that. He stops and gets his own rebound on the post. Wow, that's impressive. That's a nice play.
22, Bennett McDermott, unassisted, having a goal 3:39 for the second period.
Bennett McDermott right on the doorstep, gets his own rebound, puts it in. Talk about persistence paying off, Kyle McDonald.
Absolutely, and I think watching that as a teammate, seeing the hard work it takes to score at this level, that rubs off on guys.
Bennett McDermott playing on that first line tonight against Notre Dame-West Haven. McDermott along with Sam Erickson and Sean Bradley. And Darien head coach Mac Budd looking to find some offense. And his team has 2 goals tonight. Hathaway.
Hathaway passes
throws
up
it
on
on
a shot
net.
there.
Fight for the puck along the boards. Here's Hathaway, centers it, and that's another goal. Nice pass to Blake Swiggett, and Swiggett puts it home as we take another look at this. Nice centering pass, nice work by our DAF Media production crew. Luke Cini, Graydon Overbeck, our ISO camera.
Great pass by Hathaway. Backhand. I thought he had a similar play where he could have shot it before. Very similar, he connects. Great play.
So if you're Notre Dame-West Haven, it has to be a little disappointing given the way you've come out in the second period, and to give up 2 quick goals like that after scoring the equalizer early on, just moments into the second period.
Absolutely. Especially after you score to tie up a game. You want to play good D, at least the next few minutes. This game's all about momentum. Looks like someone's going off for a cross check here. Looks like Erickson.
And Sam Erickson is going to head to the sin bin. 10:06 remaining in the second period, 3-1 Darien.
Now Notre Dame last power play didn't generate any shots, so let's see if they made any adjustments. Darien very aggressive on the PK. Big in zone draw here. Gives them a chance to set up, we'll see. Yeah, that's a big win.
Jersey number 7, Erickson, a 2-minute minor for cross-checking.
So Notre Dame-West Haven now back on the power play. And that is a goal. And they score just seconds into the power play.
D'Erico with a nice shot from outside the dot.
And let's take another look. Our guys are on it tonight. Great job. And D'Erico has his second goal of the period. Scores on that blast.
Yeah, good shot over Schofield's glove. Not sure if he had anyone in front of him or he just got beat with a good shot, but
I don't think it was redirected in. I think that was a clean shot.
yeah.
Wow. If you like offensive hockey,
Absolutely.
this is the period for you.
Absolutely. A lot different than the first.
Scored by number 10, John D'Erico, his second goal of the game. Assisted by number 2, Kevin Millay, trying to go 5:06.
So how do you respond, right? You give up a goal on the power play. You got to come out flying here.
Kevin Millay, the senior defenseman, the assist on that D'Erico goal. Here's Gregory. He rips one into the back of the net. Wow. Wow. This has been quite a second period, and we are just 6 minutes in.
Great shot by
Less
Gregory.
than 6 minutes in. How about that work there from our crew?
As you just saw, traffic in front. Gregory can shoot the puck. No chance for Ananio there.
Wow.
And that's how you respond, right, Damon?
That's how you
quite the
respond. Well, you
response.
asked how they would respond and how Darien would respond. So James Gregory with his second goal of the game.
By number 9, Matthew Stein, and number 4, C.J. Hathaway.
Hathaway and Stein, C.J. Hathaway and Matthew Stein assisting on that goal.
Heavy shot from James Gregory.
Kyle, it was 1-0 Darien after the first period.
Yeah.
8:50 remaining in the second period. It's 4-2 Darien.
The way this game's going, I don't think the goal production is going to slow down either.
And a nice defensive effort that time by Thomas Hunt, the left winger for Notre Dame Fairfield.
If you're the Blue Wave, you're happy with how this game has started, but coming off no goals against Greenwich last week.
Well, we mentioned at the outset of our broadcast that Darien head coach Mac Budd was looking for offense. And he certainly, his team has found some tonight.
And they've earned all the goals they've scored. None of those goals have been given to them. Those have been good quality hockey goals.
And on the flip side, Notre Dame earning its 2 goals as well.
No doubt about it.
Quality shots.
No doubt about it.
No fluky goals. Of the 6 goals scored here this evening so far, no fluky goals. And James Gregory's grandparents in Tennessee certainly picked a good game to watch, because their grandson, the senior captain, the defenseman, has 2 goals. And he had some heat on both of them.
Looks like Johnson's going off for a high stick or an elbow, one of the two.
And Luke Johnston, the sophomore, will head to the box.
Did a nice job coming back. Just
Darien
okay, Notre Dame scored in their last power play. Let's see what they do now.
And here comes Darien.
26, Johnston. They're giving a minor for high sticking.
High stick.
7:28 in the second period.
Again, Notre Dame-West Haven in the home whites, green pants. Darien in the blue. Puck in front of the Darien net, and Schofield covers it up, the freshman. And of course, now the freshman has a 2-goal lead. We'll see how he reacts to that.
That was a big save right there on Childs from Notre Dame. He attacked from the goal line. Schofield did a nice job holding the post. Those can sometimes be awkward saves. And he did a nice job of corralling that puck. Notre Dame wants the puck on Erico's stick on their PP.
So far this evening, Darien has done a decent job on the penalty kill.
They have. They did better on the first one. The last 2, they've done okay. Yeah, they've done okay.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but Notre Dame's second goal came on the power play.
It did,
I
correct.
believe, yes.
Oh, I thought you said Darien did a good job on their PK. I'm sorry, David.
Did a good job on their penalty kill. No, that was my fault. I said they did a good job on their penalty kill, but they did give up the power play goal here in the second period. Darien, of course, has yet to go on the power play.
Yeah.
And this is a Notre Dame-West Haven team. If you know anything about Larry Vieira, his teams do not take a lot of penalties. They play very clean, sound, disciplined hockey, and you can see that on display this evening.
That's the way you want to play.
10 seconds remaining on the Notre Dame power play. And it looks like Darien will kill this off. And here we go, a little 3-on-2, and Swiggett.
Swiggett had a chance there. He had some room.
Rips that. Goes off the glass. A nice stop by Schofield. Good save. 5:15 remaining in the second period. And we have got an entertaining game tonight between Darien and Notre Dame-West Haven. They do have a common opponent. It's early in the season, but both of these teams have played Hamden, and both of these teams have come away with wins over Hamden.
And Hamden was a good team.
And Hamden, again, another one of those programs in the Nutmeg State with a lot of tradition through the years.
Hamden was physical. They were very physical. They tried to set the tone. I didn't see Notre Dame's game against them, but Darien did a nice job.
And again, this is a, not to interrupt you, Kyle, this is a Notre Dame and West Haven team. 7 state titles since 1978. Another one of the perennial powers in high school hockey in this state.
Absolutely.
Last appearance in the state finals in 2013, lost to Fairfield Prep 3-2. A shot there by Sean Bradley. Glances off the glove of Anania.
Great save by Anania. That was labeled right under the bar, and he's not a big kid. He did a nice job staying big in his butterfly and fighting that off. He's played well tonight. He's played really well.
Well, you are a goalie guru, and despite the score 4-2, both of these goalies have seen a lot of shots and have made some nice stops.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
We're back to live action here, 3:42 and counting here in the second period, live from Bennett Rink. Damian Andrew and Kyle McDonald. So glad to have Kyle on board with us this evening. You picked a good one to commentate on because there's been a lot of action here in the second period alone. Kind of a defensive back and forth in the first period, both teams feeling each other out. And it has been totally different in the second period as we take another look at that Schofield save. The pad save there.
It's always a good one with Damian Andrew, though.
And Schofield gloves that. The whistle. 3:23 remaining in the second period. 4-2 Darien, our DAF media production crew again. Luke Sini, Graydon Overbeck, Sam Cragen, and Chris Eggs Benedict. As we take another look at Schofield gloving that puck.
Great breakout by the Wave there.
You know, mentioned the tradition of this Notre Dame-West Haven team. Darien and Notre Dame-West Haven have actually met twice for state championships. They've met in the state finals twice, back in 1987 and 1985. And in that 1985 state championship game, you talk about offense. Notre Dame-West Haven beat Darien 10-5.
Jeez.
We're on pace to get there in terms of goals scored the way this one has gone in the second period, although things have calmed down a little bit here in the latter stages of the second period. Puck in the corner up against the boards is Gregory fighting for it. And
great play. Great read by Zaffino.
Zaffino with the block on the Andrioli shot. Ooh. And that puck nearly escaped the grass of Anania.
Yeah, it just trickled underneath Anania. He had
Sean Bradley with the shot there.
Lay down and make sure that didn't cross the goal line. It's one thing you see a lot, Damien, in high school that you don't see in colleges. The nets, the pegs that rinks, that high school teams use come off pretty easy. So you have a lot more stoppages of play in high school and youth games.
Talked about Notre Dame-West Haven and Coach Vieira's teams in the past, not here, this is his first season, but he is bringing his style and philosophy here from his previous stops in the high school ranks. And we talked about how they don't take a lot of penalties, and it's been a clean game for Notre Dame-West Haven.
Absolutely, absolutely. And you know what I love too, and both teams have showed this. There's been no crap after the whistles, right?
Yep.
Both teams have been pretty disciplined after
Yep.
the whistles, and that's what you want as a coach. You don't want any of that stuff.
No question. Here's Swiggett across center ice. 1 minute left in the second period. Childs brings it across the blue line, and the puck skirts across the boards. Under 40 seconds remaining in the second period. 4-2.
You did jinx them.
Darien, and it looks like Notre Dame-West Haven will take its first penalty.
Yeah, it looks like DiAgostino's going off for a trip here.
Yep, DiAgostino, the third. Joseph DiAgostino, the third, the junior right wing. He has 3 assists on the season, has played well for the Green Knights, and unfortunately for him, he will spend some time in the penalty box.
Now for Darien, this is kind of a win-win situation. You score in the next 33 seconds, you add to your 4-goal lead. If you don't, you start the third period with a power play. So it's not a bad place to have be on the PP.
There's Bennett McDermott with the puck, kicks it to Gregory. Gregory's shot is blocked by Connor Fawnin,
Great
the
play
junior.
by Fawnin. Great play. Came in the shooting lane.
Every time I see a player jump in front of that puck, make a block, I can't help but think about John Tortorella and his coaching style, right? That was what he preached when he was the head coach of the Rangers.
Yeah, it's amazing. You look at some of these NHL guys that stand in front of Zdeno Chara's shots, and they're not wearing face masks.
Yeah.
So
yeah, no, it's unbelievable.
it's amazing how there's not more injuries in that regard, because people do lay their bodies on the line.
And we're going to take another look here. At a Darien goal from the second period. We are going to take a quick break. Actually, we're going to take another look. Let me tell you something. Our Graydon Overbeck was all over the isolation camera, stopped there by Schofield.
Yeah, Schofield's settled in really nice tonight. He didn't see a shot for a while in the first period. Got one that he could handle. I think that kind of got him into the game, and he's been great since.
And we will take a quick break here. It's 4-2 Darien after the second period. A flurry, a bevy of goals in period number two. And we'll be right back live on the DAF Media Network. We are back live here on the DAF Media Network. Live from Bennett Rink in West Haven. About ready to start the third period. Varsity boys ice hockey between Darien and Notre Dame. And as you can see on the scoreboard, it's 4-2 Blue Wave. There were 5 goals scored in the second period. Damian Andrew alongside Kyle McDonald. And how about that second period, my friend?
Yeah, 5 goals, a lot different than the first. There was just one, so be interesting to see what happens in the third here. Again, Notre Dame has to get 2 to tie this up. They get a shot there that Schofield gobbles up, gets him into the third period. He can be comfortable. Should be a good one.
Nice stop that time by Schofield, the freshman. Again, Darien head coach Mac Budd giving his senior goalie Henry Feifel, who is a terrific goaltender, a little bit of a rest tonight, and giving Schofield the chance. Chris Schofield, the freshman, number 30, in goal. Here we are, third period. Let's set the scene. Notre Dame-West Haven in the home whites. Darien in the blue. Face off in the Darien defensive zone.
Now we're playing some 4-on-4 hockey here for the next 45 minutes as Martins is going off. Cross-check penalty. So the power play that Darien started off with is no more as we're going 4-on-4 here. A lot of open ice. Both teams have speed. This should be back and forth.
Just underway here in the third period. Little 4-on-4 hockey. Notre Dame-West Haven, and that puck slides through the neutral zone into the West Haven zone. Again, Notre Dame-West Haven in the home whites, green pants. They are moving from left to right in this third period. Darien, meanwhile, in the blue, moving from right to left.
And Notre Dame's now on the PP here.
John Michael Childs in front. He goes down, and the puck is in the crease, and the whistle. I'll tell you what, John Michael Childs, sophomore right wing, already has 3 goals this season. He is a big presence on the ice for Notre Dame-West Haven, number 20.
Especially for a sophomore, too. I mean,
that's the key.
That's the big guy.
Yeah, you know what's great about him? He'll be back for his junior and senior year.
Yeah.
If you're Coach Vieira, you have to be pleased with that.
Yep.
The best thing, as they say about freshmen and sophomores, they become sophomores and juniors.
Absolutely. He's a good skater, too. Good skater for his size.
Here he is with the puck near the blue line.
Now look at him in front of the net there. That's tough for a goalie to see through. You get a big body like that in front of you, shot from the point. It's very difficult to fight through that.
And a nice stop. A nice stop by Schofield.
Great stop by Schofield. Point blank, in tight. He closes the 5-hole up. No rebound. Big face-off here. Big win by the Blue Wave. They get it down. That's just about going to do it for the power play for Notre Dame.
And we are going to be back to even strength right now. There's Darien. Swiggett in the corner. He goes down. Fight for the puck in the corner. It comes out. Here's Stein. Throws it on
Nice
net.
job. Great play by Stein, getting it to the net quick. See if he does it again. Great play by Stein, getting it to the net there.
Hudson Picorni trying to center it. We've got a line change here. Fresh legs on the ice for both teams.
Yeah, again, line changes have been good tonight for both teams, right? They want to be quick. You want to have fresh legs out there, as we mentioned. The period's only 15 minutes, but the fresher the legs, the better. Quick shifts, you want to be going full speed when you're out there.
Here comes Darien through the neutral zone. Day leader, and we've got a whistle. And we'll have another line change here for both teams.
Decent crowd on hand tonight too, Damien.
Great crowd, and as I said in the first period, and I told you earlier today, this is a great barn. It's
Absolutely.
really a great place to watch the game. I can't speak from a player's perspective, but certainly from a spectator's perspective, it's top-notch. Chris Everone and his staff do a terrific job here at the Bennett Rink in West Haven. And that puck goes up into the netting. 4-2 Blue Wave. Both teams coming off losses. Notre Dame-West Haven to Ridgefield, and Darien lost to Greenwich 3-0 in the Winter Classic. Notre Dame-West Haven in that Ridgefield game, it was 1-1. Notre Dame-West Haven actually scored the equalizer, and then Ridgefield scored 5 unanswered, and it appears as though the Tigers, as we've got a penalty here, it appears as though the Tigers have another terrific team this season.
Absolutely, they're the team to beat from what people are saying, not only in the FCAC but in the state. They're
going to be a tough out. Of course, they won the FCAC championship a year ago. John D'Agostino of Notre Dame-West Haven in the penalty box. And a face-off here in the Notre Dame zone.
Good chance for the Wave here to make this a 3-goal deficit for Notre Dame.
4 minutes of the third period.
So Darien has a man advantage here for the next 140 of this third period. Sean Bradley goes after the puck in the corner.
Nifty
First line
footwork
on the
there.
ice for Darien. Bennett McDermott trying to get off a shot there. Sam Erickson skates in. Erickson centering pass to
Good try.
Bradley.
Good try by Erickson. I mean, had the opportunity to shoot that puck, but he thought he saw something on the post and almost connected.
And a nice stop by Anania. Here's Stein. Cross ice pass to Brian Zaffino. Stein with the puck. And here comes Notre Dame-West Haven. Nearly a goal.
Hayden rips that off the crossbar
Ian
in
Hayden
tight.
looking to add to his goal total on the season. Has one, the senior captain.
Really nice shot. He was able to elevate that puck from maybe a foot from outside the crease. Right over Schofield's blocker, goes out of play. Face-off stays inside.
Great work again by our DAF Media production crew. Notre Dame-West Haven trying to find themselves a shorthanded goal here.
Weird carom off the glass there. Martins had a whack at it. Didn't go. Bounced over, excuse me, not Martins. D'Erico had the chance.
Nice block that time by Charles Andrioli. Puck behind the net, and Darien puck in front. Nice stop by Anania, and a glove save on the shot by Blake Swiggett. Nice glove save that time by Anania.
2 great shots by Swiggett.
We're going to take another look at this. Oh, great work here by our crew. Nice save. Great work by Graydon Overbeck on our ISO camera. Our camera guys, Kyle McDonald, are they're bringing it tonight.
Just dynamite. Just dynamite. So we're back to even strength here.
Back to even strength. Still 4-2 Darien. Stopped by Anania. Anania, puck slides in front of the net. puck is just flying all over Bennett Rink. And Anania.
Great save by Anania through traffic with the glove.
Another nice save.
Now, if you're the Blue Wave, you don't want to get into any of this extracurricular activities in front of the net after the whistle. You have a 2-goal lead. No reason to give Notre Dame any sort of chance on the power play here. But another great save by Anania. Let's see if the Blue Wave can sustain this pressure.
There's Gregory. Puck in front. Nice save by Anania again.
McDermott right on the doorstep.
Dylan McDermott almost had himself his second goal, but Anania denies. And we've got a whistle.
We got two guys tangling in the corner here. Let's see what's going to happen. Looks like the Wave might be going on the power play here as Morgan's entering the box for Notre Dame with the Blue Wave door not open.
We just took another look at that Anania save. Has he stood on his head in this third period or what? He has been peppered with shots.
Yep, keeping his team in the game for sure.
Anania, what an effort.
So Morgan's off for roughing. Notre Dame bench isn't happy. Blue Wave have another chance again to increase their lead to 3, and it would be big. It would be tough to come back. Man, Damon, you got to love being a referee, huh? You got to have thick skin.
It is a
skin.
It is a thankless job, as they say.
It is.
So a roughing penalty on Notre Dame-West Haven. Darien on the power play here. Here's Bennett McDermott skating in. Nice move. He is so crafty with the puck. Gregory can't come up with it. The puck finds its way into the Darien zone. Here's McDermott now, scoops it up. He skates in, and that's a goal. Bennett McDermott, his second goal of the game, makes it 5-2. Darien, as we take another look at this. How about this stick work here? Bennett McDermott, and he's able to put it in the back of the net. Nice work again by our DAF media production crew. And Bennett McDermott has his second goal of the game. It's 5-2 Blue Wave, 7:16 remaining in the third period.
Great individual effort by McDermott. It's one thing making the play, but then finishing it is the hardest part, and he does.
We've got a timeout here on the ice, and we will take a quick break. We'll be right back with more live hockey on the DAF Media Network. Back to live hockey here on the DAF Media Network.
Important for the Wave here to continue to get pucks deep, right? Don't try to do too much. You have a 3-goal cushion. Get pucks deep.
John Michael Childs, and he blasts one from the blue line, and that is a goal. And you can see why he brought 3 goals on the season into this game with that effort there. You talk about an individual effort. How about this as we take another look just inside the blue line, and that is a goal as he beats Schofield, and it's a 2-goal game again.
Yeah, Childs comes across the blue line, rips it through the defenseman's legs. It beats Schofield over his glove. It was a good shot, real good shot.
This game far from over.
There's plenty of time for Notre Dame here.
Absolutely. 5-3. Darien with a 2-goal lead. 6:44 remaining.
Time of the goal, 8:06 in the third period.
John Michael Childs, just a sophomore.
Childs is going to go off here, though. Looks like for a high stick.
Let's take another look at that John Michael Childs goal, Notre Dame of Fairfield. You talk about a great individual effort here, just inside the blue line, and he lets it fly.
Great shot by Childs. Again, tough. Emotions were high. I think he took a tough penalty there, but it was a great shot.
So now Darien goes back on the power play. We'll see if they can answer the Childs goal. And that's a goal. Bennett McDermott. With a goal. How about this? Somehow this sneaks in the corner. Yeah. Wow, hits the post, or hits the crossbar, bounces in.
Yeah, McDermott puts it right under the where the water bottle would be. Great shot on a tough angle. Again, very underrated place to score is in that goal line area for goalies. You know, sometimes they go down early, sometimes they don't seal the post well, and you can score there. And McDermott made a nice shot.
Bennett McDermott with a goal. He has a hat trick. It's 6-3 Darien.
Again, still a lot of time here. Offense is high. There's been 9 goals in this game. Long way to go.
Blake Schwiggett, assisted by number 22, Bennett McDermott, and number 7, Sam Erickson. Time of the power play.
Now, they gave the goal to Schwiggett. I'm not sure if he tipped it in front with McDermott on the assist, but it looked like McDermott was the goal scorer. And there you go. Lancaster buries for Notre Dame now. Opportunistic in front of the net. Goes under Schofield's pad, it looked like. We have a 2-goal game yet again.
And just like that, I mean, the second and third period, you're out of breath. There's been so much action. Unbelievable. It's 6-4 Darien as Notre Dame-West Haven.
Notre Dame goal, scored by number 27, Jack Lucy, assisted by number 14, TJ Hunt, and number 7, Mike Carr. Time of the goal, 9:21. Lucy from Hunt and Carr.
John Lucy, the senior captain, with his second goal of the season. And he makes it a 2-goal deficit for Notre Dame-West Haven. Pulls the Green Knights back to within 2 goals. This one back and forth, lots of offense, 10 goals in all. What did I say in the second period? These two teams met in the state finals years ago, back in 1985. Notre Dame-West Haven beat Darien 10-5. 15 goals scored in that one. There's been 10 goals scored in this one. 6-4 Darien, under 5 minutes remaining in the game. And we've got a whistle.
Offsides.
And it'll be an offsides on the Blue Wave. Kyle, you're speechless.
Yeah, you know, it's an exciting game to watch. It really is. Both teams have capitalized on the chances they've had, but at the same time, there's been some great saves. You've seen everything in this game.
You really have. You really have. You know, it's funny. You look at the score, 6-4, but both goalies have played well. There's been a lot of shots.
I agree. I agree.
Now, I know you, the former prep player up in Massachusetts, you'd rather have a 1-0 game.
I mean, I played high school hockey. Actually, I didn't play prep. But, yeah, if I was a goalie, I certainly would rather less goals. But that's not always the case. You know, it's as a goaltender, you got to forget about the last goal, because if you continue to think about it, more are going to go in. You know, it's a very mental position. And for both of these guys, they've done a nice job of that, making big saves after goals.
Nice work again by our DAF Media production crew, bringing you all the action from Bennett Rink here in West Haven. Here's an opportunity for Darien.
Yeah, Conway with a nice pass there.
To Teddy Dyer, he just couldn't quite come up with it. Under 4 minutes remaining now, as Darien holding on to this 2-goal lead after a flurry of goals minutes ago.
Ooh, good chance.
And another chance there.
Good chance for Dyer.
Dyer right on the doorstep. And we're going to take another look at it.
It looked like Ashmore got a stick on it to kind of deter that puck from going top corner, and Anania gobbled it up.
Six to 4, Blue Wave here. Third period. Gregory throws the puck on net.
Ooh.
Puck slides through the crease.
May have went under Anania there. I don't know. That was close.
Might have went between his legs. And we've got icing, correct?
We do.
3:01 stoppage, 6-4 Darien. Again, our production crew doing a tremendous job this evening. Luke Sini on camera 1. Graydon Overbeck on our ISO camera. Our director, Sam Cragen, and our instant replay operator is Chris Eggs Benedict. Or as we like to call him, just Eggs. DAF Media will be on the air tomorrow night, bringing you the Darien Blue Wave varsity girls basketball game against Greenwich inside the main gym on the Darien High School campus. Here's Gregory. And nearly an opportunity for Notre Dame-West Haven, but Joseph D'Agostino just couldn't quite pull the trigger on that one. And the puck slides through the neutral zone. Nice effort by Sean Bradley.
Anania tried to make a play there, almost costed him, but got away with it. Yeah, Bradley was nice job knocking that puck down out of the air.
What was the call there, Kyle?
I think it was a high stick.
Was it a high stick?
Yeah.
2:07 left in this one. Neutral zone face-off here. Puck along the boards. Who wants it? It trickles behind the Darien net. Andrioli.
Good block.
Nice block by Darien's defense. Here's James Conway going the other way.
Nice block there, too.
Andrioli able to skate back. Andrioli with the puck.
So you're going to see Notre Dame's bench call Anania over pretty soon, trailing 2. Get the extra attacker on the ice.
So look for Notre Dame-West Haven.
Guess would be he's going now.
Poets goalie.
There he goes.
There he goes. Boy, we've got a whistle. You were right on that, Kyle McDonald.
It's going to be 6-on-4. It looks like Gregory's going to the box for interference. So making it interesting here in the last minute and 5 seconds.
The captain will take a seat. So for the remainder of the third period here, remainder of the game, Notre Dame-West Haven will have a man advantage.
Yep, 6-on-4 here. Big face-off win by Darien. They can ice the puck.
1 minute to play in regulation. 1 minute. Darien penalty wearing jersey number 6.
You just heard the PA announcer here, who does a great job, by the way, saying less than a minute left. And you can see the time ticking down at the bottom of your screen. Third period, Schofield looking around. Puck slides in front of the net.
That's big.
And that is a big play there for Darien.
Yeah, Massey gets down the ice. That was big.
And Notre Dame-West Haven.
Yeah, so Anthony is going to have to go back into the net because they're going to have an offense. Blue Wave are going to have an offensive zone draw.
There is netting all the way around this rink. You can see it in our camera angles. It's a safety measure. Flying puck, so many of them go into the stands, and we've got a lot of stands here.
Yeah.
So under 10 seconds remaining in this one, and it looks like the Blue Wave will come away with a win this evening at Bennett Rink, as they will hold on to beat Notre Dame-West Haven 6-4. Notre Dame-West Haven finished the game on the power play, couldn't quite capitalize, and a big non-conference win for the Blue Wave away from home in a great environment, venerable old building, Bennett Rink, and it's 6-4. Darien holds on to beat.
Thanks for coming out.
Yeah, huge win for the Blue Wave, especially coming off the loss to Greenwich. Start the new year off with a win, especially against a great team like Notre Dame, a storied program. You know what? You're going to see them again in the regular season, but this team could meet 3 times this year.
No question. They both teams brought it, and boy, I tell you, if you liked offense, this was an offensive matchup. 6-4 the final, as we're going to take a look at some of the highlights from this game as Darien holds on to beat Notre Dame-West Haven 6-4, and they pick up a big non-conference win on the road. Kyle McDonald, your final thoughts on this one as we take a look at some of the highlights.
Just like I said, just a statement game for the Wave. First game of the new year, and they get a win, right? So building off this game now, they can play with confidence that they can put the puck in the net. They now know that they have 2 goaltenders who are capable of winning games, and I'm excited to see how the rest of the season goes.
I want to give a shout out to our DAF Media production crew, as we have done throughout this broadcast. Without them, it's not possible to put on these live streams. All student volunteers, and they do a terrific job. And we had an A team this evening, that's for sure. Luke Cini on camera 1, Graydon Overbeck on camera 2, our ISO camera. Our director was Sam Cragen, and our instant replay operator, Chris Eggs Benedict, one of the best nicknames going. So, Kyle McDonald, I want to thank you for hopping on this. I know this kind of came together for us at the last minute. So glad you were able to do it. Look forward to doing some more games with you,
bet.
Throughout the weeks to come.
You bet. Thank you, Damien. Like I said, thank everybody from DAF. It's an amazing job what you guys do.
We appreciate that. So it is a barren Bennett Rink right now. So for our entire DAF Media production crew, for Kyle McDonald, I am Damian Andrew. This has been a production of the DAF Media Network, a joint venture of the Darien Athletic Foundation and the Darien Foundation. Once again, Darien beats Notre Dame-West Haven 6-4. Have a great night, everybody. Take care.